Hulk Inu updates. Without further ado, we'll jump right into the updates. We put out some news, some good information for you guys with more to come. Um, Unlike yesterday, I will go through them more quickly. I know you all have things to do, and I'll leave more time open for some questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, whatever you may have. All feedback counts. Bear in mind, we have many things underway. This is not everything, but the things that are in development have been developed. Well, that are in the near future, coming days, and also what has happened since we spoke last, a mere 24 hours ago. So, with that, guys, the Hulking and Music Contest is finished. If you're an artist, you missed your chance, but don't worry, you can always upload uh, more content. This will be the start of the 24/7 YouTube channel for Hulk Inu. But this prize will win a whopping $1,000 for their creativity. We have restarted the voting process because it was quite obvious that somebody's entry got botted. Quite the unique, well, not super unique, but quite the different voting process where you retweet to vote. So it keeps getting botted. We keep restarting it. More retweets for us, more exposure for the artists that have their content submitted. On top of that, guys, the viral promo contest. This is the second to last day. It is finishing tomorrow, the 5th of October. So, quite simple, guys, not difficult. Just email us your unique concept, a viral idea for promotion, something that is practical, something that is affordable, but something that is different, out of the box thinking. Obviously, Hokino is doing this on our own nonstop, but at the same time, we're a community of hundreds, thousands of investors inside of the crypto space. So we're not all knowing beings, although we are base. So we love to hear your thoughts. Very simple. It's one page max. It can be shorter, it can be quick. For you to explain your concept to us, just send in our email. I've been archiving all submissions and we'll read them over once the contest has ended and announce a winner briefly after. So, quite simple for you guys. This is one of four contests. So feel free to send us an email at hulkinuofficial@gmail.com to have your submission inside the contest and win some money. Our VC update, like what's happening right now, has been uploaded to our YouTube channel. Again, we're going to continuously do this, so it's a easier spot for you guys to get a recording of our VC updates. While also, spreading more into our YouTube aspect and, make it a bit streamlined for newcomers and see some more consistency or, a bit more proof of our consistency for newcomers as well. Our liquidity lock has been extended for an additional month, guys. We will never, ever go under a month for our liquidity lock. We like to stick at a 2 to 3 month period. When we surpass a 1 mil market cap, we will instantly extend the liquidity lock for a year. Bear in mind, this is a mild marketing tool, but also an attention grabber. But also, it shows that we're on new legs of the project. So when we surpass 1 million market cap, start from a token that started at 3 ETH LP when Ethereum was 1K, means a lot. So a lock for a year, especially since we'll have so many more things rolling out and a lot of people looking at us. And of course, our influencers will continuously have our back. Guys, check out the website if you haven't for some time. We added in new information into our website, or more just if you've been here for some time, a lot of it is information that you may be aware of, but we wanted a bit more right to the point for newcomers. Especially people that may not be so well versed inside of this space of crypto, especially with us coming from a SmartCon Chainlink conference. Uh, they may not put one and one together so easily. So we added in some introductory paragraphs to our utilities, a bit more understanding of how they're interconnected, and also a minor overview of some of our supporters from launch and that will continue to support us. About 60 supporters that we have and growing every day. So, we'll update some of the new influencers that we have in some time. And we're also still adding full aesthetics to the website and so on and so forth. So keep a look. This is technically website V3, just minor updates of what we've accomplished. So, we can have that out for everyone to see. And of course, we'll have many more versions coming, and we'll keep you guys up to date when we're updating, adding in content to the website. But bigger news is what we've been talking about for some time now, as far as what we've been planning in the background, has come into the front row, the forefront of Hulk Inu, the AMA standoff. The date is announced. Our most recent pin, you can see it. The AMA standoff will not be this Wednesday, but the coming Wednesday, the 12th of October at 7 p.m. EST. 5 participants come in to do a 10-minute pitch about their project. We call it an AMA, but there won't be so much questions being asked. The idea is judges are elected from each individual community. They are not allowed to vote for their own project, of course. A vote is held at the end, and the winner is announced, and we'll explain more on what that entails. But the idea is full positivity between projects. These are like-minded devs. These are base projects. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. But yeah, the idea is we're in the bear market, so we're stronger together, a unified force, standing together, exchanging concepts. But it's also more of a start of devs or leaders of VC inside of those teams getting to know each other. So if you like a project, and if you're a dev and you like someone else's project and it's a similar concept, it doesn't need to be competitive. It can simply just be the start of a beautiful collaboration. So there's a lot of different ties to this, and this is the first of many, where the original concept was and will be going forward is to have this on YouTube. Docs was an issue, but we'll have influencers as judges going forward as well, with prizes interlinking from projects, but also interlinking from those influencers. So exciting things with the AMA standoff. Very unique, never been done before. Definitely bring some attention to all projects participating, and Hulk Inu will be hosting it. We wanted to participate, but it's obviously a conflict of interest if we're organizing and then also win the AMA standoff. So instead, we're bringing people together. Again, inspired by Volt Inu's supportive concept inside of the space. So be like Bigger Brother, but we're not copying. We're always inspired by. Other than that, guys, the DConnect Megaspace slot has been confirmed. It was already told us over DM, but on their website, we are confirmed, uh, as well as some extra information uploaded for them to use during this space for DConnect with 4 bullish influencers. So we're happy to be there. And I'm sure this will be the start of a beautiful chapter with Hulk Inu DConnect. And we already have some of our supporters on there. That Adam Shelton, our diehard believes crypto, our diehard will be there as well, where we get to talk about Hulk Inu and see how we stand across others. And we'll get a nice review from DConnect as well, which is filled with the most bullish devs, influencers, founders, coders of the space. So bear in mind, guys, DConnect is an educational platform. So you guys can check out what they do. But the idea is, you hold a certain amount of their token for a certain access, and for Hulk Inu's classroom, virtual classroom, you hold a certain amount of Hulk Inu as well to attend classes. That's the general concept that I saw around launch. So feel free to check them out. Quite interesting. So you can see that we're going into an educational field as well. Another unique aspect, which will, once launched, will turn into an additional utility. So when you're doing good things come to you. So we have that coming in our way as well. We got some extra spotlight with them. Another update which we glanced on yesterday, but I have it here for since we talked about it yesterday. The $1,000 prize for NFTs is now an NFT giveaway. So this in turn will give you more bullish returns, and also gets us closer to the round one sellout, where we'll launch our V2 staking, and that will end a 12 Ethereum buyback. Additional marketing pushes for exchange listings, as well as the race to Valhalla. So NFT holders, they all start staking right around the same time. There'll be a countdown for V2 staking. No lock tokens. You're rewarded in Ethereum or USDC, your choice, depending on how bullish you are on the volatility of the crypto market in general. And you compound every 8 hours. You'll have an option for a claim or compound your rewards. And yeah, so the faster you compound is how you feed your Hulky no Tamagotchi NFT. And the faster that you reach Valhalla, the more you get increased stake and rewards. But the first to reach Valhalla will win $10,000, and the second will win $5,000. So quite bullish incentive. All the while you're building your bag inside of Hulkino and increasing your stake and rewards. By the time you reach Valhalla, your NFTs will be paid off. And you'll have a nice, beautiful bag and a nice legendary NFT as well. So tri-fold, beautiful incentive for you, as well as the multiple other utilities we have attached to our NFTs. Um, on top of that, to end it off, I've reached out to multiple callers. So we have callers inbound as well for the day. This will be in line with announcing our AMA standoff and sometimes our space onto Deconnect. So, with that being said, in the near future, what to expect of Hulk Inu this Saturday? We're back at our Twitter Spaces. Starting off, this is our second one on Saturdays. This is our first one on Saturdays, 8 p.m. EST. We'll be doing this weekly, running similar to what we're doing now, talking about our updates as far as what we've done for the week and giving some more information on what you can see, and not in the coming days or coming weeks, but more in the long run, and talking about that and leaving it open ended for anyone that wants to come in and talk about their NFTs. And we can quiz them and ask them some questions about their concepts and try to help them with some critical feedback, but obviously positive feedback for growth. And put in some ideas, and anybody can speak. Anybody can come in, talk about Holkino, talk about the market, whatever it may be. So this is more extension and exposure across Twitter. I already explained about our V2 staking release. So I always combine the update and the near future because all of our concepts are interlinked. Not seen before, but at the same time, myself, I've been inside many projects, and this synergetic approach just makes everything more and more powerful the farther we go down the line of the roadmap. So the NFT giveaway, right? So that $1,000 that's turned into NFTs will be announced on our next AMA. We are already in plans of talking about when that will be. Once that's confirmed, of course, we'll post a pin, have some graphic to it as well, and get you guys ready to join the AMA. And basically, bear in mind, one NFT is one ticket. So the more NFTs you have, the more chances that you're going to win an additional NFT as well. Hokino enters China is in discussion. My number one connection has arrived to China and has been diagnosed with COVID. So they're talking about putting him into COVID camps, I think is the PC term for it, which he's trying his best to not have to be in. Talking about, providing his own space, paying. So give it some time. I want him to focus on that. Obviously, that has the priority for his life. Our next conference is to be announced. I should put this in the updates that I had a meeting with my mentor as well. It was a preliminary meeting on talking about these conferences, getting lists from him. He runs a project as well. Yeah, I could reveal. I'll talk to him about if I can say what project he runs, but it's not inside of like the memes coin space. It's quite deep in the centralized exchange areas, or like Coinbase areas. So we're going to be talking about the attending of conferences, working the conferences, concepts of the future of Hulk with all the utilities that we have had out. Very bullish mentor. Talk to him every once in a while. I'm in Texas to talk about some of our next big leg ups. Once they're announced, we can absolutely announce them and let you guys know and let the questions flood in and get some more insight from you guys. The website, I also mentioned we're going to have more full aesthetics onto the website. The new utility reveal, I've gotten some snippets, so we're going to have we'll have the announcement, and we'll have the actual functioning utility very briefly after that as well. So that will be our sixth utility with multiple already in production, and coming very soon, and also ones that get thrown our way like Deconnect. And our YouTube 24/7 live stream will be launched. I don't think that counts as utility. It's not financial, it's community engagement. But yeah, our 24/7 live stream music channel on YouTube will be launched briefly after we choose the winner. All of the contestants that have submitted a song that are mixed and mastered, that are about Holkino will be on there, along with any suggestions that you guys want to have on there. It's a stream for us to play on AMAs for you guys to have on the background at work. We'll get more exposure for Holkino as well at the same time. So we'll make it nice, something that like lo-fi hip hop type of thing. Have some more exposure across YouTube, letting people know we're a crypto project and another aspect of doing things differently, but it's quite cost effective, aka free, to upload all these things to YouTube, but it's non-financial, so we can upload whatever songs we want and have you guys send us in your suggestions. So AMA standoff this Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 12th of October at 7 p.m. EST. This is the first of many. We are still talking to Brian about Bubble Buy Bot ads. They have not done Bubble Buy Bot ads yet, so we'll be one of the first to be on there. We'll get 3 of those consecutively and then directly start up on the next 3 is their max that they allow. But yeah, again, new for them as well, so they may be changing that. They changed a couple of concepts since we've been talking. So maybe we can even get more ads onto their Bubble Buy Bot. We use that bot as well, so you'll see Hulkino ads on every buy. On top of that, guys, Revolutionary 3D art campaign is underway. We put a pause on the development of it because that is something we're going to be doing. Well, it's just about done. But yeah, for the final touches, we're going to be doing that along with NFT sellout, V2 staking, Race to Valhalla, and 12 Ethereum buyback and exchange listings, because the 12 Ethereum buyback is quite transparent, and we're letting people know this is something to combat dips, incentivize holders to hold, showing revolutionary cinematic 3D art, which will be the launch of our billboard campaign. So not just a billboard in Times Square, but something that is absolutely an attention grabber. People in crypto, high end, low end, new, super expert Satoshi himself will see it and be in awe and have to check us out. So very exciting for that, and that has the potential to bring even more of a pump than the 12 Ethereum buyback and exchange listing combos together, along with V2 staking. Unique solo AMA. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have not been in development of that. The market has been a bit volatile. We have some green inside of ETH sitting around 1350, 1360 now. Now that I click. So looking nice and bullish. So we'll do the unique AMA solo along with some more of that pump. Something I have to plan theatrical, right? But yeah, the idea is word of mouth. So when we do that, we want people to tell people about it, but people that are trading. So yeah, that's well underway and quite easy for us to do. But again, timing is key. The same thing counts twofold for the publicist. We've already signed with the publicist, but our year of publicity to major news outlets starts on our first article release, which will be when Ethereum's around 1400. I feel like that'll be quite the bullish sign. It touches 1400, guys, and we're going for it. It's been some time. We're ready to start rolling it out and getting more eyes, but it's the same concept as traffic in the market and eyes onto articles being released. I said I wouldn't ramble, but I did, as I do. I'm going to go silent and see if anybody has any questions about that copious amount of information I just spewed out. So, any questions? It was a lot. We spoke yesterday as well. Well, we speak every day. If anybody missed anything, let me know if you need a repetition. Normally, we let it go for a bit, and then I do the 3 count, and questions start to flow. If you were here yesterday, you saw that happen multiple times. It's kind of triggers the brain thinking, "Oh yeah, I do have a question." All right, silent today. So we had Ethereum looking quite splendid. Beautiful green wall building on Ethereum. And we're only on Tuesday. So there's a little dip happening right now, but very minor. Hopefully that's a minor correction with a reversal going, mooning us upwards. So we're breaking 1400, we're breaking the bank. We're gonna obviously do everything we said that we were going to do in the sense of spreading Hokinu everywhere because obviously that's a bull sign for the market to break 1400, and we were going to take advantage of that as well. Fight the bear market and then smash the bear market right when it's at its lowest or highest, if you know what I mean. With that, guys, let me do the three count then. Anybody have any questions or thoughts? Going once. Anybody have any concerns or feedback? Going twice. And finally, anybody have anything they wanted to be repeated or further pushed from the team? Going three times. Speak now or hold your peace until tomorrow. I thought tomorrow was Deca Megaspace, but it's on the 6th, which is 2 days from now, day after tomorrow. All right, no questions. I will leave it on that note, guys. Deca Megaspace, beautiful new project, also collaborative, tying communities together, bringing education to the space in any regard possible. If you're a meme coins, if you're a day trader, if you're a coder, so quite the beautiful concept with humongous investors, holders, whales, probably the best way of saying it, running it. So very serious, beautiful crypto education in its prime. We are already have a classroom ready for us for topics to be assigned, or we choose it ourselves. So expect a beautiful pump from this. You know, we have some big influencers in there. It'll be there's what was it, about 10 projects confirmed to be on Deca Megaspace. So we'll have a lot of eyes, and you know, you guys have heard me pitch before. If you haven't, you're in for a treat. And we're definitely going to stand out because that's what we do. Hokinu, strongest of the Inu, stands out, does it different. Slogan and working like the sixth one. We have a lot of stuff happening. But yeah, I know I see most of the people that are here. We spoke yesterday, guys. A lot of things in the works. Sorry, I forgot to check the chats. See if there's any questions. Something's different. Did you change your name? Oh, I see. Rexa. Okay. Just trying to see if anybody had any. Oh, any questions going once is what's happening. Questions if you see, you got it. Double Bruno's back in chat. Bullish. Yes, correct. Tomorrow is the last day for the viral promo contest. Put your submissions in. I say submissions. You can put in more than one idea. Just try and put them in separate emails for us. And I think what we're planning on doing is bringing it to community vote for like a top 5 ideas and seeing what you guys think. Two more rumors and we can play cards. All in with your Hulky new tokens. They all get burned. Yeah, so I always forget to say that, guys. If you're in a place where you can't speak and you do have a question, our chat is always open. Don't worry about anything that's funny. As long as it's in the form of a question, we do not consider it FUD. We address it. If it's an angry statement that's just unfounded, yeah, we consider it FUD. So open communication here in Holkino. Let us know your thoughts. Uh, yeah, my DMs are also always open. Just make sure it's me. All right, so I'll really end it here because I have a few things to do for AMA standoff. Talking to 5 communities is a doozy. So graphics are on the way, and callers are on the way based on our graphics being revealed. So we'll reveal the graphics. Inside of those graphics, you will see the participants inside of the graphics, and yeah, the graphic itself. Um, I'll also put up some information on how the AMA standoff will work. But I will tell you this, it's a 100% positive experience. It's not about providing critical feedback. It's kind of like a Shark Tank. The idea is, you know, each community gets 10 minutes to tell us about their project, you know, their most bullish aspects, talk about it, talk it through, and then it goes up to vote from elected judges. And yeah, then I'll give you guys more information close to the date. So it's like a listen along type of thing. Beautiful, be inside of our community. So Hokino is hosting it. We'll get more support from these projects, from these devs, collaborators, more eyes. Adam Shelton loves it. Believes Crypto loves it. My mentors love it. So yeah, so it's all meant to be positive. It's not about bringing anybody down. All of these projects are based. You see, I've been talking about this AMA standoff. I was screening projects. I spoke to not just five. I spoke to many. So we bring in some good projects for you guys to get some information on. You may be investors inside them already. You may hear stuff that wants you to double down. And Holkina will obviously have a talk about themselves, about ourselves all together as well. But not so shilly and not so pitchy, just talking about us. And I'll be mediating it. So make sure you're there. It'll be fun. Make sure you're there for the D-Connect Megaspace. That is something that is very competitive. So we'll definitely make sure we stand out. With that, guys, I appreciate you all for joining the VC. Keep your eyes out for the graphic and the reveal of which participants will be in the AMA standoff and callers promoting up the AMA standoff as well. So, with that, yeah, okay, I just want to make sure for questions. With that, guys, I'd like to shout out everyone being here. Thank you, Poca, Gru, Helicopter, Nubali, Jean Grey, Xiao Xiao, AEM Hexa, Bruno, Toast, Visionary Titan. I see you guys all here. We appreciate your support, guys. More updates coming. Keep your eyes on the chat. Keep your eyes on Ethereum market in general. Stay bullish, stay hyped, and let us know if you have questions. Hulk out. Till tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST.